Hello students, my name is Dr. Rajesh Kumar Srivastav, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, the Bhopal School of Social Sciences, BSSS, Bhopal. Students, today I am going to discuss about the fundamental rights which is provided by the Indian constitutions. Let's start and we try to understand what is the meaning of fundamental rights. Fundamental rights are the basic human rights guaranteed by the constitution of country to all its citizens. These rights are essential for the overall development, dignity and freedom of individuals and are the legally protected by the courts. The provision related to the fundamental rights are mentioned in Article 14 to 35 in Part 3 of the Indian Constitution. These rights are justiciable, which means if these rights are violated by the government or anyone else, the individual had the right to approach to the Supreme Court or High Court for protection of his/her fundamental rights. If we talk about the background of the fundamental rights, the fundamental rights are enriched in Part 3 of Indian Constitution. Part 3 of Constitution is described as the Magna Carta of India. It is taken from USA Constitution, which is known as a Bills of Rights. Magna Carta is a document in which all the rights of the citizens are mentioned. Magna Carta, the Charter of Rights issued by the King John of England in 1215, was the first written document relating to the fundamental rights of the citizens. If we talk about the fundamental rights, Article 14 to 35, the Constitution of India provides for 6 fundamental rights. Right to equality, Article 14 to 18. Right to freedom, Article 19 to 22. Right against exploitation, Article 23 to 24. Right to freedom of religion, Article 25 to 28. Cultural and educational rights, Article 29 to 30. Right to constitutional remedies, Article 32. Originally, the Constitution also include right to property under Article 31. However, it was deleted from the list of fundamental rights. So, basically there were 7 fundamental rights given initially, but nowadays we can say only 6 fundamental rights Indian citizens have. Let's one by one try to understand. Article 12. Article 12 defines the term state for the purpose of fundamental rights. Who is included in the state? Government of India, Union Executives, Parliament of India, state governments, state legislatures, local authorities, which means municipalities, panchayats, other authorities like statutory body, public sector undertaking, bodies functioning under government control. It means LIC, ONGC, these are the other authorities. Number 1, right to equality, Article 14 to 18. Right to equality means that all citizens enjoy equal privileges and opportunities. It protects the citizens against any discrimination by the state on the basis of religion, caste, race, gender or place of the birth. Right to equality includes 5 types of equalities. Under Article 14, it provides equality before law and equal protection of law. It means in the eyes of the law, all citizens are equal. According to Article 15, prohibition of discrimination. The state shall not discriminate against any citizen on ground of religion, race, caste, sex or place of birth. According to Article 16 of Indian Constitution provides for equality of opportunity for all citizens in matters of employment or appointment and any public offices. All citizens have equal chances. There is no discrimination on the basis of caste or religion. They have equal chances of appointment. Article 17 abolishes untouchability and forbids its practices in any form. The enforcement of any disability arising out of untouchability shall be an offence punishable in accordance with law. Article 18. Article 18 states of the Constitution of India abolishes titles. It prohibits the state from conferring any title on any citizen or a foreigner except military or academic distinctions. Like those who are related to the academician, they can use sir, or military officers like major, colonel, these are the title, only they are entitled for this. Number 2, right to freedom, Article 19 to 22. Article 19, it protection of certain rights regarding freedom of speech, association, cooperatives, recites, movements, professions, etc. Anyone can go one place to another place. There is no restriction. They are free. They can adopt any profession. They have right to speak freely, but there is a restriction. They cannot speak against the nation. According to Article 20, protection in respect of conviction for offences, retrospective criminal legislation, double jeopardy, prohibition against self-incrimination. Article 21, protection of life and personal liberty. Article 21 declares that no person shall be deprived of his life or personal liberty except according to the procedure established by law. This right is available to both citizen or foreigners. Article 21A, according to this article, right to education. Article 21A declares that state shall provide free and compulsory education to all children of age 6 to 14. Our constitution state about the education. They have a right from 6 to 14 year free education to the children. Article 22, protection against arrest and detention. Article 22 grants protection to the person who are arrested or detained, right to be informed of ground on arrest, right to consult be defended by the legal practitioner. It means if anyone arrested by the police, he has a right, he can ask to the police why he is arresting, and he has right to take a lawyer. Number 3, right against exploitation. Article 23 to 24. Article 23. This article state about the right implies the prohibition of trafficking in human beings, beggars and other form of forced labours, It also implies Article 24. According to this article, the Constitution prohibits the employment of children under 14 years in hazardous conditions, the prohibition of employment of children in factory, etc. According to these articles, there is a restriction below 14 years they cannot work in any factory as a child labor. Number 4, right to freedom of religion, Article 25 to 28. Every person has the right to freely practice his or her faith and establish, maintain religious and charitable institutions. According to Article 25, freedom of consciences and free profession, practices and propagation of religion. Article 26, freedom to manage religious affairs. According to these freedom of religions, citizen of India, they can adopt any religion, there is no restriction. Article 27, freedom from the taxation for promotion of a religion. A temple or church is not taxable by the government for conducting rituals. It means no government can take the tax on these organizations. Article 28, freedom from attendance of religious institution or worship in educational institution. Number 5, cultural and educational rights, Article 29 to 30. According to Article 29, protection of interest of minorities. These rights protects the rights of religious, cultural and linguistic minorities by the facilitating them to preserve their heritage and culture. According to Article 30, right of minorities to establish and administer educational institution. It provides monitoring with the right to establish and manage their own educational institutions. Number 6, right to constitutional remedies, Article 32. According to Article 32, the Indian Constitution defines the right to constitutional remedies of the Supreme Court and Article 226 of the High Court. For example, if a person, his land is taken away unfairly by the government, they can approach to the court against this action taken by the government. So, the person whose land was acquired by the government, they can go for the court for the justice. Another example is here, if someone is arrested without a valid reason, they can file a writ petition to the court for release them. Last but not least, if I conclude this fundamental rights are very important for every citizen of India. They gives us the freedom to live with respect, equality and safety. These rights helps protect us from unfair treatment and allow us to speak, think and live freely. They are written in our Constitution and are the base of our democracy. By respecting and following these rights, we can build a better and fair society for everyone. It was all about the fundamental rights. Stay tuned for next videos.